What is up, guys? Dashing here for episode 387 of Community Universe Mode, and we are live. Our very first pay-per-view of the season, live from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the legendary ballroom for DEATHWISH, the Genesis exclusive, and absolutely stacked card from top to bottom as things are getting underway. Rematch from just a couple of days ago between Johnny Vegas and Lance Martini. A slow and steady start, not so much as it is Anarchy Rules every single match night having it, but certainly we have some big matches to get into as time goes on. What up, everybody? What up, Assassin? Nice to see you, Maury, Tim, Alveus. Welcome. Of course, tonight, guys, we got 4 championships on the line. The Rising Star will be the first up to be defended. Miles Kelly puts his reign on the line against Chris Diamond, who of course just won that pre-show battle royal, outlasting 7 other men. So going to get that opportunity to really burn here in CMV. Only his 3rd matchup, he could walk out with championship gold. Of course, then we're going to have the International Championship find a new owner. It is currently vacant after the Zach Cage had to due to injury. 8 men in a ladder match. That is going to be chaotic. Then a 6-pack challenge. Alistair Knox puts his Anarchy Championship on the line. CMV's 6-pack challenge. And then in the main, 2 titles for 1. The Alpha and World Tag Team titles on the line in CMV's 3rd ever clean slate match when Click challenge Smiley Danielson, Tim LaFave, and Elijah Stewart. It is going to be one hell of a show, my friends. I can assure you that much. Yes, here we go. Johnny Vegas, of course, a former competitor here in CMV back in Season 3, had nearly a year and a half off before returning with a loss to Lance Martini a couple minutes ago, but man, was it a great matchup, and especially for Vegas, he showed some real resiliency. It took 2 swinging reverse STOs and 2 elbow drops from the top rope to keep Vegas down for the 3 count. Vegas challenging Martini to this rematch to start off death match, and Martini accepting. And the Party Boy looking for a big W on the pay-per-view. Yo, what up, Goat? What up, Gumble? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are just getting things underway, of course. We had that pre-show Battle Royale, which was won by Chris Diamond. Getting that big W and the opportunity to challenge Miles Kelly later on tonight. Hey, there's Big Diamond. Welcome. Excited I am for Chris Diamond versus Kelly later on tonight. Diamond, of course, resting up. That matchup is 2 away. After this match, we have that handicap, Luke Swanson, looking to remain undefeated as he'll be taking on some more local talent. And Chris Moore and Garen Jones. But here he comes, the Party Boy, Lance Martini. I'm a big fan of this kid. He really showed his worth a couple nights ago on Reality Wrestling, able to knock off Johnny Vegas. Can you do it again? Ah, is that you who messaged me, Assassin? I didn't know that was you. Interesting. I'm excited. Alright, here we go, guys. Like I said, every single matchup on the card does have a stipulation. So this is Anarchy Rules, which means that everything goes. There are no countouts, no disqualifications. The only rule is that pinfall submission must happen inside of the ring as Vegas tries to burst out of the gate, charging Lance, but gets a tilt-the-world just kind of slam. Kick to the midsection. Oh, nice throat thrust to take Vegas off his feet. I know who Alveus is voting for here in this matchup. We actually got a couple predictions for Johnny Vegas, which I was kind of surprised for. I think if I'm a betting man, and I am, got to put my money on Martini after he won that match just 2 days ago. But like I said, man, Vegas really shown some resiliency. A kendo stick brought out by Lance, but now it's going to be used against him as Vegas whips him right on the buttocks. The Party Boy fighting back, though. I feel like he, no, I'm not going to say what I was going to say. I'll keep that comment to myself, you know. Jawbreaker by Martini now. These two could stay out here for as long as they want, but if the match wants to come to an end, it's got to happen in the ring. Of course, this is a Genesis exclusive pay-per-view, guys. In 2 weeks' time, we will have the first Fusion exclusive pay-per-view of the season, Requiem, and the Elimination Chamber returns. Of course, next Saturday, going to be the X-Gen Classic, a Genesis exclusive special event. 8 teams going to compete for a custom trophy and a future World Tag Team title opportunity. So you certainly don't want to miss that, as Martini currently in control after enduring that kendo stick to the ass. Now to the second turnbuckle. Hey, what up, 702? Looks like Martini beckoning Vegas to rise to his feet. The party boy. Whoa, Kinshasa! Damn, that caught Vegas right in the chest. You can see him having trouble breathing. Martini now going to bring Vegas to the corner. Face smash right out that top turnbuckle. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times. Jeez Louise, Papa Cheese, Lance Martini going hard right now. He's not finished, tries for something big, but there's that clutch counter that matters the most by Vegas. Stomp to the midsection. And now look at this, the tides have turned. It's going to be Vegas doing some press-ups here, using Lance Martini as a base. Trying to keep in peak physical condition. As Vegas now bringing the party boy to a vertical base. Irish whip now. Lance going to rebound right into the arms of Vegas for a forearm smash. Vegas now going to go dig for some toys under the ring. What's he going to pull out? We already had a kendo stick used. Also, that age-old equalizer. The steel chair in hand. Right, oh no, elbow. I think that might have hurt Lance Martini's elbow, but at least he deflected the shot to the head. Signaling gutbuster now. Also to come tonight, guys, Reese Matthews going to be going one-on-one with Josh Wolf, who's surely going to be channeling the spirit of Fenrir. Those two are going to tear each other apart, I assure you, in a Falls Count Anywhere match. As Martini going to take Vegas for a walk, leaves him up against the ropes here. Maybe a slingshot. Yes, indeed. Vegas goes flying back. Oh, now a second time. It looks like Lance Martini's going to get out. I still don't know what to call this. It's like I guess I'm kind of a back suplex face buster thingamajig kind of, what do you call it? Which thingy. Martini, though, not able to keep control for very long. Look at this, a counter, though, by the party boy. Stomp to the quad now as Vegas turns around, going to walk right into that sweet reverse STO. I think Vegas may have countered it. He got hit with 2 of those on Reality Wrestling. Doesn't want to taste it again, I guess. Up against the ropes now, Vegas. Oh, Johnny Vegas! Slingshot vertical suplex by Vegas. Into the pin, Johnny could have it. 1, 2. No, only a 2 count. Vegas here live from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the legendary ballroom. Not able to finish off Martini with that slingshot suplex. Oh, look at this now. Vegas going for a back elbow that connects. Hey, what up, Josh? Glad to have you excited for Matthews and Wolf later on. Irish whip into the corner now, guys. Johnny Vegas trying to maintain control as Martini is put up on top rope. Still that steel chair laying ominously on the canvas. Punch to the jaw. What is Vegas going for here, guys? I don't know. Bad intentions. But Martini fighting! Another steel chair face first. He lands. Oh, and now a moonsault. Leap. Lance Martini now. Gonna get carried away. Ooh, nice. Oh, out into the apron he goes. Twisted. Now brought back into the ring with a little cheeky snapmare. I died for. Oh, there's the swinging reverse STO by Martini. Fully connects. Now into the pin. 1, 2, 3, and Martini gets the win. Lance Martini enduring the offense by Johnny Vegas early on to get this big W. But what? Who the hell is that? Who is that? Lance Martini assaulting a woman from the... Literally, who is that? Some woman just tried to attack Lance Martini. But who is that? What the hell just happened? Guys, I don't have a Vixen downloaded. Who the hell was that woman that just tried to assault Lance Martini, and Lance just unloaded on her too? Was that Johnny Vegas's girlfriend or something? Guys, I don't know who the hell that woman was that just jumped the railing and tried to attack Lance Martini. But I have to assume she has some kind of connection to Vegas, taking another loss to the hands of the party boy there. But Lance has no problem putting his hands on a woman. He wailed on her and sent her running along with Vegas. What in the hell what a way to kick off Deathwish, huh? That was insane. My God. All right, I like that. We have some intergender rivalry going on now. Was it, Lori? I don't know. Her face was kind of like, looked like she had makeup on her, kind of like concealing her identity. I don't know, guys. Lance Martini, all I know, got another win over Johnny Vegas to start off the show in a pretty nice matchup. And then a woman jumps the railing, attempts to attack Martini, but the party boys having absolutely none of it. Wow. And now a tweet here, guys, from the GOAT, Adam Valentine, says, "It feels good to be in the greatest city of all time, the place where I grew up and where my journey to become the greatest superstar in CMV history begins." Adam Valentine, of course, a part of that six-pack challenge later on tonight for the CMV Anarchy Championship. And Adam Valentine has a whole lot of momentum behind him after knocking off Pierre Thompson just 2 days ago on Genesis. Of course, up next, here we go. The undefeated Luke Swanson back in action again. Luke wanted a challenge he issued to anybody in the locker room, anybody in the stands, anybody in the town, in the state. He doesn't care. He wants more action. And Luke Swanson's going to get just that. One of the biggest signings to Genesis in recent memory. He's not a great talker. And Luke Swanson will tell you that himself. He doesn't like talking. He likes letting his fists and his actions in the ring talk for him. Of course, after this, guys, Chris Diamond, after winning that 8-man battle royal during the pre-show, going to get his opportunity for outlasting those 7 other competitors as he'll challenge Miles Kelly for the CMV Rising Star Championship starter. Kelly, of course, the longest reigning champion of all time, most defenses. And remember that new rule, if you can call it that, being instituted this season, is that when a Rising Star champion retains twice, they have to retain the title twice, they can then cash the belt in for either a mid-card title shot. So for Miles Kelly, he's a part of Fusion. He could cash that title in right now if he wanted to for a light heavyweight or United States title opportunity. But I talked to him a couple of weeks ago, and he said he has no plans of cashing the title in. He wants to cement his legacy as the greatest Rising Star champion of all time. But here we go. Luke Swanson's challengers now making their way towards the ring. Chris Moore and Garen Jones. Of course, they're going to have the numbers game. This is a handicap match, means these two men can tag in and out, whereas Luke Swanson is all by himself. And here's a tweet now, guys, from Shaquan Shea that says, "Tonight, in the words of the great Alexander Hamilton, I am not throwing away my shot, hashtag 2-time. So now Shaquan very confident he's going to win back the Anarchy title that technically he himself never lost. Remember, he dropped the title in a triple threat where he was not the one that tapped. Alistair Knox tapped out John Reed to capture the title on the season finale. Of course, Knox retaining it just 2 days ago and gets Reed one-on-one. Reed going to get another opportunity later on that six-pack challenger. Here we go. The bell rings, and Chris Moore going to start things off against Luke Swanson as Luke gets a knee to the midsection, a couple of kicks to the chest, and then a kick to the back. Swanson, a very skilled competitor. The 2 matches he's had so far in his CMV career have not lasted more than 2 minutes, especially 2 nights ago on Genesis. Man, he put down Ryan McGonigal, I think, maybe under 1 minute. There's absolute domination. McGonigal didn't even get 1 hit in. That's Chris Moore now being taken for a walk, leaning up against the ropes. Luke Swanson going to go for an Irish whip. Chris Moore going to rebound. Looks like a drop kick to the knee. Nope. Moves out of the way, or at least sidesteps it. Another Irish whip. Luke Swanson really wants this, it seems. Arm drag. Nicely done. Swanson now going to bring Moore up to a vertical base. Looks like he's going to take him for a little walk. Ooh, single knee back near the pendulum. And now the stretch working on that spine. That is dealing some big-time damage. And Luke Swanson with a cheeky taunt letting us all know that he is firmly in control here. Hook to the jaw of Chris Moore now. Turned around. Looks like a back suplex. Luke is absolutely tearing into Chris Moore here. Irish whip, though. Rebounds. Does Luke right into a back elbow? No, Luke had it well scouted. Back suplex once again. Going to drop Moore in the back of his head. Looks like Garen Jones really wants to tag in here. Asking for it, but Moore can't make his way over in time. Now Luke with a half suplex. Actually, I think it was just a half Nelson suplex. Almost made that hot tag that time. He was very close, but Luke once more stopping him. And now vintage Luke. There's one butterfly suplex. There's a second butterfly suplex, and then the butterfly face buster by the undefeated Luke Swanson, and the end may be nigh for Chris Moore if he can't make a tag here. Hatch suplex down by Swanson. Garen Jones asking for it, begging for it. He needs to get in. He knows that if he does not tag out, this match is going to be over as Swanson from behind, Russian leg sweep into an octopus stretch. Oh my God, what a submission hold, and Moore is forced to submit. Once again with the quickness, Luke Swanson, we didn't get to see Garen Jones in action. Remains undefeated even against the odds. We didn't even get to see Jones tagged in. Moore got obliterated in a new maneuver showcased by Swanson. Russian leg sweep into an octopus stretch, and Moore did not last more than a couple of seconds. 1.5 minutes, I'm being told, is how long this match ended, or lasted rather. Luke Swanson came, saw, and conquered once again, but perhaps it's time for Luke to take a step up in competition. Hopefully that woman doesn't come out here and try to attack Luke. I love that cutscene, 10 out of 10. Got to build something off that now. But Luke victorious at DEATHWISH, my friends. Rip Garen Jones. All right, let me read these tweets here real quick before this match starts. We got a tweet first from, I'm trying to find it, Chris Diamond, that says, tonight, Kelly, you better bring your A game because I'm bringing my A++ game, and I'm bringing your title home with me, baby. Baller out, hashtag baller, Edelman. And Kelly responded saying, at Chris Diamond, you better bring me some fucking money for getting you on this TV time. So Kelly seeming to be very confident with that tweet that Chris Diamond will not be walking out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania in the ballroom as the new Rising Star champion. Of course, Diamond earning this opportunity just not 21 minutes ago in that 8-man battle royal, last eliminating Archer Vaughn, I believe it was, to earn this opportunity. And Chris Diamond looking to follow up on it, saying he's bringing his A++ game, and I don't doubt it. I'm already a big Chris Diamond fan, I gotta be honest with you, but we all know I love me, the legit gentleman. I am excited for this matchup. Now, Miles Kelly, if he loses the championship here, that obviously takes away his opportunity to cash it in for a light heavyweight or United States title opportunity, but again, speaking to Kelly, he said he has no plans of cashing the title. He wants to hold it for as long as he can. Wants to make sure his name stays in the history books, and it's going to be tough, man. Miles Kelly, what does he have? I think he's been champion for nearly 3 months now, and with 3 championship defenses, maybe even 4, I think. Welcome back, Topher. Maury, don't tell Topher to leave again. He'll listen to you. Here we go. Luke Swanson's music being played again. Now look at that, though. Arriving in style. is Chris Diamond. Golden suit and all. Mamma mia. I wonder how much that costs. I mean, he is a baller. He's got the buckaroos, you know, the cash to spend on the fancy, exciting things like that. I don't know if I could buy a suit like that with all my years, you know, revenue added up. But of course, flashy wear ain't gonna win you any championships. Chris Diamond is a very skilled in-ring competitor, though, and Miles Kelly would be wise not to take him lightly. Diamond obviously very confident in himself, but his ego just might get the better of him. We just saw what Miles Kelly can do a couple of nights ago on Rowdy Wrestling. Of course, he came out with a loss, but what a match it was against Black Gale. I mean, Kelly gave him absolutely everything he had. Of course, Gale was a part of that Battle Royal earlier. He was eliminated by Logan Hale, though. Diamond's tag team partner, Johnny Columbus, was also involved, but obviously he got eliminated. And this being DEATHWISH, with every match having a stipulation, this is also Anarchy rules. So there are no countouts, no disqualifications, anything goes. Pinfall submissions have to go down in the ring, though, for the match to come to an end. Chris Diamond looks ready to go, looks amped up, guys. Calling Miles Kelly out, and here comes the legit gentleman, the legit champion with that glitch jacket. There we go, it's fixed. Just a slight breeze going through the venue there. Miles Kelly, man, captured that title actually during a CMV WGW crossover, and of course Diamond coming from WGW, defeating El Guerrero Furioso, now Rey Furioso, during the Great War. And that was, yeah, like I said, nearly 3 months ago. Miles Kelly far exceeding, who was it before him? I think Josh Wolf was the longest, or was it Alistair Knox? No, Alistair Knox had most defenses for Kelly, and I'm pretty sure Josh Wolf was longest reigning combined. Miles Kelly has just completely blown both those records out of the water. And if you ask me, it's a mistake by Kelly to not cash that title in and go for one of the higher belts, but I understand he wants to leave a legacy. He wants to be remembered. And the legit gentleman almost with that jacket, though. Chris Diamond giving Miles Kelly the ring. I don't know if that's out of respect, maybe. Miles Kelly looking to show Chris Diamond a couple of the steps, becoming a legit gentleman tonight, while trying to retain his CMV Rising Star Championship. Man, this is a huge opportunity for Chris Diamond. This is only his 3rd matchup in CMV, and he could walk out with championship gold. And remember, if he can defend that title 2 times, he can then cash it in. And I feel like Chris Diamond would be the type of guy that would cash that title in to go for one of the bigger titles. You know, Chris Diamond's a baller. He's all about that chang-chang, you know, that clang-clang. Here we go, guys. Chris Diamond pacing back and forth in his golden tights. But like I said, fancy wear. Not going to win him this match. I'm going to poke Perry White in the eye there. Official here. But Diamond looks ready to go. The challenger. And there stands the legit gentleman. Surely going to dish out some serious pain here. Maybe a legit pile driver. As he looks for his... I'm pretty sure he has 4 defenses. This would be his 5th defense here. Will it be a successful one? As he turns to the crowd, who have supported him since day one, and hoists that gold up for all to see. There we go, guys. Perry White going to take the title from Miles Kelly. Kelly taking one last look at it. This might be the last night he holds it. He's not underestimating Diamond. Shows it to Chris now. Hoists it up high in the air here in the ballroom, live from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Our first of 4 championship matches tonight. Of course, 2 titles going to be defended in 1 match. And that being the main event, the clean slate for the Alpha World and World Tag Team titles. But here we go. The bell rings. Chris Diamond, Miles Kelly. Let's get it on. Who's walking out as the CMV Rising Star champ? You got to count for the fact that Chris Diamond was already competed tonight in that 8-man battle royal. And it wasn't easy. Diamond took a lot of damage. He was nearly eliminated a good amount of times, but super kicking Archer Vaughn to eliminate him last and earn this opportunity right out of the gate with a targeting Kelly's knees. I don't even know what to call that. It's like a knee buster, I guess. Some unique offense by Diamond. As now he looks to maintain control, but Miles Kelly gonna get a boot off to the top of the head. Now the champion closing in. Front headlock, maybe a vertical suplex. Oh, Lord. Lung blower. Jeez, or that. Double knees to the spine. These two hit each other with some big moves. Just the first minute of the match. Diamond brought up to his feet now. Ooh, was like a kidney buster kind of right there. Single D to the midsection. You know, I'm sure Chris Diamond has a lot of supporters backstage. We had a lot of WGW crossovers coming lately. We got, of course, his partner, Johnny Columbus. We got Twisted, Blake Virtue, and, of course, coming soon, and another WGW competitor I won't spoil, but look at that little cheeky disrespect shown. Just that little kick, kind of like kick slap to the side of the head. Dashing Mom making an appearance. Ooh, big boots. I think that caught Kelly's in the chest. And then geez Louise, all right. Crossbody landed vertically on him, and then a laugh. Look at Chris Diamond having himself a good old time here. And Miles Kelly struggling to get back up to his feet. Look at that stomp to the knee, man. Diamond just absolute domination over Kelly right now. Hook to the jaw now from behind. The challenger. Ooh, nice power bomb suplex. And look at this, man. I gotta say, oh my God. And then and Kelly is furious. I gotta say, I might not appreciate what Diamond's doing right now. Power slamming in the corner, then to the center of the ring. And look at that, from 0 to 100. Can go from joking around to power. Now, like I said, I might not respect what Diamond's doing, but I'm enjoying it. This is some nice offense by Diamond. But Kelly, of course, is a gentleman. He would never do something like that. Oh, and that's twirling knee tap. Up to the feet. Snapmare there by the champion. Coming up from behind now. Grabs a hold of them golden trousers. Lifting reverse DDT. And all this joking around that Diamond's doing, trying to get into Kelly's head. It might pay off for him, but I think dealing actual damage is what's going to get him the win. Look at that. That just awoke a dragon sleeping deep down inside of Diamond, it seems. That kick to the back, and now a TKO, baby. Yes, TKO. Off of the airplane spin. And you see Kelly immediately beginning to try to go over to the ropes and hoist himself up. Hook of the leg by Chris Diamond. Hoping to finish. Hopes he can capture the gold, but only a 2 count. Chris Diamond now raking the eyes of Miles Kelly. Oof. That is some dirty heel tactics, but of course, this is Anarchy Rules, which means that anything goes. And now break your neck foundation by Chris Diamond, the Canadian Destroyer. Wow, and then Diamond, pleased with his handiwork, turns to the crowd to bask in his own glory. But look at that, Kelly no-selling back to his feet already, turns around, kick to the gut. Kelly with a modified backstabber. Loves using those knees, does Kelly. Miles Kelly now, points get figure to the air. Unlike Diamond, he's trying to pay homage to the fans. Oh, look at that knee to the side of the head off the springboard. Miles Kelly is stunned. Chris Diamond knows it. Irish whip, rebounds right into Diamond. Catapult. Oh, cutter. Diamond might have it. If he can stop taunting, hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. Wow! And just like that, we have a new champion crowned. Wow! Chris Diamond with a catapult cutter. And we have a new CMV Rising Star champion. Just like that. Wow! That was amazing! Chris Diamond, the new CMV Rising Star champion. He really hurt Kelly here with that Canadian Destroyer, what he calls the break your neck foundation. Then he stunned Kelly with a springboard knee strike, catapult cutter. Look at this. Absolutely amazing. Chris Diamond, the new Rising Star champion, brings the reign of Miles Kelly to an end here at DEATHWISH. There was a lot of mind games in that match played by Chris Diamond. But you gotta give it up for the kid. Winning that 8-man battle royal, then competing just 20 minutes later and winning too. A fight put up by Miles. Look at that Diamond just taking the title from Perry White, man. What a win. Chris Diamond showing what the WGW boys are worth here in CMV. What an upset, man. That's all I can say. That is all I can say. Basking in this big win. I'm sure that the Ballers Club going to be partying hard tonight in Pittsburgh. Going to find the most local club and get it on. What up, Voodoo, making a little special appearance. And a tweet, guys, from Ray Furioso says, looks like this is going to be easier than I expected. Of course, formerly known as El Guerrero Furioso. That's the man that Miles Kelly beat to win the championship. Ray returning after a couple of weeks on the shelf following an attack at the hands of Click and cementing, or rather giving us his game plan that he's coming for the Rising Star title again, as well as vowing vengeance on Click. So it looks like Chris Diamond's already got a big target on his back as champion. Of course he does. And a tweet now from Diamond says, time for some bowling, baby. The champion very excited. I don't blame him, man. Congratulations to Chris Diamond. I don't know. I feel a little bit hurt, man. We know how much of a big Miles Kelly oh, my God. Oh, my God. Reese Matthews makes his way to the ring, done up, completely covered in graphics of the Undisputed Championship. Reese Matthews is a former Undisputed Champion. If you don't know it, he'll tell you. And just making sure, if it wasn't enough that it comes from his mouth, just look at his attire, his knee pads, his tights, his shirt. The former Undisputed Champion. Of course, last week on Genesis, along with knocking off Markintel, brutally attacked Josh Wolf backstage, which kept Josh Wolf out of the main event that night. Reese saying he did so because Wolf does not belong in the main event. He does. He belongs in the clique, as he said it. Click, of course. And Josh Wolf absolutely going psycho a couple of nights ago on Genesis, attacking backstage personnel, superstars, and the local police department looking for Reese. But Reese, of course, was out of state. And Josh Wolf begging, almost pleading, almost demanding new general manager Castle Faye put him in a match with Reese. He doesn't care when. And Cass, of course, said, I will do that, Josh, but if you ever do anything like this again, there's going to be repercussions. The only reason she gave Josh Wolf a break is because Wolf, helped out Tim during his big battle with his father and with Kevin Lee. But we're seeing a new side of Josh Wolf these past couple of months, man, as he channels that spirit of Fenrir once again, it looks like. And Reese might be a former Undisputed Champion. This is an inaugural and two-time Rising Star Champion. We just saw a new Rising Star Champion crown, but this is not Josh Wolf, guys. This is Fenrir coming out here to get vengeance on Reese Matthews. Actually, Voodoo, both members of X-Gen are current world champions in CMV. Paul Devine is the current Undisputed Champion, where he'll defend it in 2 weeks in the Fusion exclusive pay-per-view Requiem inside of the Chamber. And over on Unmatched, Quantum is their world champion. And here we go. We're not talking about X-Gen right now. That's next Saturday, the X-Gen Classic. Right now, this is about Reese Matthews and Fenrir. Anything goes here, this being DEATHWISH. And I'm sure that Josh Wolf wants to deal the damage with his own 2 hands, wants to tear Reese Matthews limb from limb. Of course, guys, this is the last match before we get into the 3 bangers tonight. The 8-man ladder match to crown a new international champion, the 6-pack challenge for the Anarchy Championship, the main event clean slate match for the Alpha and World Tag Team titles. This is the 4th matchup of the evening, Echo. So far, we saw Chris Diamond during the pre-show win a qualifying battle royal. Then we saw Lance Martini defeat Johnny Vegas, and a female fan jumped the barricade and tried to attack Martini, but he actually beat the hell out of her and sent her walking, or running rather. And then we saw Luke Swanson put down Chris Moore and Garen Jones in that handicap. Then we just had a huge upset. Chris Diamond, the new Rising Star champion, knocking off Kelly, and I thought it was a great match. I loved Diamond's offense, but now it is Reese Matthews and Josh Wolf, or rather, Fenrir Spirit going at it. It's going to senton from Wolf. He is just absolutely going hard in the paint at Reese right now. Irish whip. Rebounds does Reese. Nice chest bump. Another chest bump. Used to have some trouble. Now we get a cross arm DDT, dead level right there. And Josh, man, he is, like I said, he doesn't, even though this is Anarchy Rules, anything goes. I'm pretty sure Wolf wants to use his own hands, his feet to just fucking beat the hell out of Reese. You know, that was a big opportunity for Josh Wolf to main event the season premiere of Genesis and team with Elijah Stewart against Click. But Reese took that away from him, all because Reese felt as though he belonged to that main event, that he belongs in the Click. We're going to see Click in action in our main event. Bob Luger, Xander Slate, Randy Borton, that clean slate. Oh, nice brain buster by Reese. Hey, what up, Hellish? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you. 4th matchup of the evening, not including the pre-show, of course. He's going to wind up elbow drop to the back of Wolf's head there. Now Reese beginning to take control a little bit. From the get-go, it's been all Wolf. As the former undisputed champion, I wouldn't put it past Reese to go and grab him a weapon and try to work this matchup in his advantage. Now backs into the corner. There's vintage Reese taking his eye off the game, taunting, mocking Josh here. You know, maybe mocking, you know, regular Josh would work, but this isn't Josh, guys. This is another side of him, the dark side, if you will. Brought up to his feet now. Reese gonna bring Wolf into a fireman's carry position, gonna hang him up on the top rope to drive with a guillotine. Mamma mia! Are you still a big Borton fan, Voodoo? I know you are. Deep down inside, you love the milkman. Josh Wolf, nice! Spike single underhook DDT. Simple but effective. Okay, I guess I was wrong. It's Josh Wolf who goes to fish a weapon here. What's he gonna pull out? He's gonna do whatever it takes to try to make Reese Matthews pay. Pulls out a metal bat, and thank God Reese got off the kick to the midsection. And now this fight gonna spill up the ramp. This is Anarchy Rules, no countouts, no disqualifications. These two can stay out here as long as they want, but in order for the match to end, it's got to take place in the ring pin or submission. This match might end via KO, though, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, my God. No, Reese. Neck breaker. Oh, whew. I thought he was going to do the neck breaker onto the ramp there, which is just pure LED. That's glass, pretty much, they're standing on. These two are just going to continue to battle back and forth. Josh Wolf brings the fight back down towards the ring, though. Cool, goes for a neck snap, but missed. Went right over Matthews. There's some miss. Everybody has some mishaps every now and again. As Josh Wolf now with a single knee gut buster to the former undisputed champion. What is Josh Wolf looking for now? Going to try to go for those steel steps, perhaps. I think he's trying to, but he's maybe having second guessing himself as he sees Reese getting up to his feet. Now walks towards Reese. Reese Irish whips him back into the ring. Ooh, and a kick right to the side. I did not, Tim. I wouldn't be surprised, though, if the ref has to call this match. We do have an ambulance up on the stage just for that reason. You know, so many deadly matches tonight. Wouldn't be surprised if we get a couple of injuries. Oh, Reese Matthews, guys. Apparently he is nearly falling over from the quake as Reese pulls off the pump handle neck breaker. You know, Matthews really kicked off the season with a big win over Markintel, who could perhaps be our next international champion. He's in that 8-man ladder match up next. And Reese really wants to keep his momentum going. Ever since he won the Undisputed Championship, it's really been a steady downfall for Matthews. He wants this season to be different, but so does Josh, but it might not be so. And Reese with the single underhook facebuster busts Wolf wide open, now hooks the leg. Will that be all she wrote? 1, 2, no, only a 2 count. Wolf using the spirit of friend rear to power out there. 2.9999. Reese almost looking baffled as to how that wasn't enough, but going to try to keep the offense high. Now going to the top rope. Matthews is not a frequent flyer, not a risk taker, but he's going to try to here. Oh, nice leg drop. Busting a move midair there. And now Reese, like a shark in the water, smelling blood. Josh Wolf is busted. Guys, that is a nasty wound that has opened up on Wolf's forehead, but he can't worry about that now. He's got to let that fuel the fire as Wolf now pounds the canvas. Looks like he's caught a second wind. Doing a lot of taunting right now. That's a punch off to the back of Reese's head. Now from behind, going to drop him with an inverted suplex. The fans are most definitely behind Josh Wolf. I haven't liked the Reese. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Josh! Oh, a little bit too far away. Tries to go for it again, but Reese gets off a kick to the midsection. That was lucky for Reese. The distance there saved him. I was about to say, though, I haven't really liked this recent behavior of Josh Wolf, but Josh Wolf is on the hunt. Coming back big. Can Josh Wolf seal the deal? No, collapses. Wolf completely drained of energy after getting his ass whooped by Reese there. He can make it to the pin, but too much time might have been wasted. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Reese give it a good 10 seconds there or more to recuperate before Josh Wolf can make the pin. So this matchup going to continue. I haven't liked this recent behavior of Wolf, attacking backstage officials and superstars and the police, but what are you going to do, man? Wolf went through some serious trauma at the hands of Pat LaFave and Kevin Lee a couple of months ago. It kind of cracked him a little bit. Brought up to his feet now, Reese Matthews with a vicious snapmare there. Tries to continue with an elbow to the top of the head, but instead a well-placed punch by Josh to the midsection. Hook to the jaw now from behind. Zigzag by Josh Wolf as Josh once again lets out a mighty roar. The fans on their feet here in the ballroom, live from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Spinning soul kick, Irish whip now. Reese Matthews rebounds into a single foot to the chest, and again. Now Reese bounces back, goes for a clothesline, reeled in though with a neck breaker. Nicely done. Josh Wolf is not finished though. Reese brought to his feet whenever Wolf went for countered. Now Reese has a big opportunity to reel it in. Another brain buster by the former undisputed champion. Reese Matthews feels as though he belongs in the main event, feels as though he's a top star, being a former undisputed champion. He could certainly prove that to the new general manager, Cass LaFave, by getting this big win here. Camel clutch applied. I think he was kind of just raking that cut a little bit, not looking for an actual submission. Lucky for Wolf, as now he bounces up, gets a knee off to the chest. Perhaps Reese should have tried to tap him out there, though. And a desperation pin here, no doubt about it, from Wolf, hoping to finish, but only a 1 count over Reese Matthews here. As the inaugural and 2-time Rising Star champion tries to close in, but Reese saw him coming. Punch off to the midsection. Reese with a kick to the gut. Counter though. Counters the counter to counter the counter. 1999 up in here. Reese now going to turn to the crowd. Lets out a mighty roar, mocking all the Josh Wolf fans. As now Reese has eyes to finish. He hit this earlier. It wasn't enough. Perhaps the second time will do the deed. Single underhook face buster. Into the pin. Wolf bleeding bad. 1, 2, 3, and Reese Matthews victorious. What a match, but Reese Matthews, ladies and gentlemen, is the one who's going to walk out of DEATHWISH with the victory, knocking off Wolf after a hard-fought battle between both men. And Wolf is going to need stitches, man. He has got a huge gash in his forehead. He's donning that proverbial crimson mask. Josh Wolf, he could have very well had that one here, but the cardio, the stamina game came back to bite him. You see him collapse. He had to take a couple of breaths, giving Reese some time to recuperate, to wake up and snap out of it. He was able to kick out of On the Hunt. Reese Matthews, man, with a great start to the season, picking up a win here at DEATHWISH. foiling Josh Wolf once again, too. This is disappointing for Wolf. Jawbreaker there by Reese. I believe this was the closing moments of the matchup. Of course, it was a second single underhook facebuster that won Reese the match. Josh Wolf brought Fenrir, but it wasn't enough to take down the former undisputed champion. All right, here we go, guys. It is time to really kick it up. As just for cop, tertiary, main event of the evening, third to last, as 8 superstars from the Genesis brand going to compete to be crowned the brand spanking new CMV International Champion. Of course, the former Zach Cage forced to vacate after suffering an injury in the match that he won the title in from Guri Sukhanov. Got a concussion, and we hope Zach Cage a speedy recovery, man. It was unfortunate happened to him, but what are you going to do? That's the name of the game. That's the risk you take when you step into the ring, and especially a matchup like this. But, man, we've got some heavy hitters. You got Markintel, Sean Kennedy, Vashon Tyson, Cage, Seth Baker, MLP, Chris Andrews, and, of course, the last man revealed, Hall of Famer Dave Turner, who hung up his boots over 2 years ago and was named the general manager of Genesis, but after stepping into the ring with Bryce Hurt, season finale, what was that, 4 weeks ago, Dave Turner was in his office talking to the new Genesis Fave, and Dave laid it out. He said it's like ever since he got back in the ring, that's all he's wanted to do. He's want to go out there week in and week out. He wants to do it again. He needs his fix. So Dave Turner, guys, has officially returned. Castle Fave's first act as the new general manager. That, big job bestowed upon her by Turner was to name him as the 8th and final man here. It's a big match for Dave's active competition return. Of course, Turner is no stranger to ladder matches. He's a former Money in the Bank winner. Dave Turner, a seasoned CMV veteran, like I said, a Hall of Famer. This is the first time ever that a Hall of Famer has returned to active competition. Will it be pretty, though, or it could go very, very, very bad? This could be Turner's first and last match. He might have to return right to retirement. But here we go, folks. This does not look fun. The first man of the lineup making his way out here, coming off a big win a couple of nights ago on Genesis. He knocked off Chris Andrews in a hard-hitting bout. It is the big red monster, the demon, Markintel, who is a former Anarchy champion. Markintel, a ladder match, not exactly going to be his specialty. He did compete in the Money in the Bank 2 months ago at Battle Scars, but of course he didn't win. The Money in the Bank holder, though, of course, is also in this matchup. MLP, guys. So we know he fares well in ladder matches. He's coming off a win, too. That 4-way elimination match on Genesis. But I definitely give the hard-hitting aspect and advantage to Markintel and Chris Andrews in this matchup. I don't know how well that's going to help you out in a ladder match scenario, but I guess we'll see. Of these 8 men, only 4 are former champions. Markintel, a former Anarchy champion. Sebastian Vachon, former Rising Star and World Tag Team champion. Chris Andrews, of course, we know his resume, former Undisputed champion and a former international. I think the only man of these 8 who is a former international champion. And then, of course, Dave Turner. Now, here we go. Out second, ladies and gentlemen, is Sean Kent, who was actually the last man alongside MLP in that 4-man elimination 2 nights ago. These two put on a hell of a match. I'd love to see Kent and MLP one-on-one sometime, but we might be looking at the next international champion. I don't know. Kent might steal my vote, to be honest. I'm a big fan of this kid, the younger brother, of course, of the one and only Ryan Kent. But Sean wants to make his own legacy here in CMV. Wants to step out of his brother's shadows. I'm actually wrong. Sean Kent is a former Fusion Tag Team Champion. All right, there we go. Mark and Sal. Sean Kent, the first two out. And definitely Sean Kent, much more agile than his brother Ryan. We all know Ryan is a powerhouse, a hard hitter. Sean Kent's very agile. I can see him getting up that ladder very quickly. Now a little bit of French flavor being added to the mix as Sebastian Vachon coming to this matchup with a lot of momentum behind him. Defeated MLP on the season premiere. He and Nikola Ivanovic get a tag win a couple of minutes ago, though it was via countout. Sebastian Vachon could pull off a huge upset. I don't think anybody threw out a vote for Vachon, but he is definitely going to be one of those that could easily climb that ladder and yank down the championship. Of course, this is the first ever 8-man ladder match in CMV's history. It'll be interesting to see how these guys tear each other apart. Who can climb that ladder and yank down that title? And of course, the poll on the DEATHWISH card that was posted on our website, cmvwrestling.com, !join in the chat will give you a link. If you have a call and you want to join, head on over there. Was which title would you like to see defended in 1 month's time? Exodus, the next Genesis exclusive pay-per-view. Rage in a Cage, of course, a new match concept coming to CMV, and currently an Anarchy title is winning the poll, but the international title, I do believe, is right behind it. So the champion that walks out of Pittsburgh here might be facing a big first defense, but currently it looks as though the Anarchy title is going to be the pick. And now this match about to get a little bit more dashing as Tyson Cage makes his way towards the Ring of 4. I'm actually wrong again. Another 4. I think the only men who haven't held titles in this matchup are Seth Baker and MLP. Because, of course, Tyson Cage alongside Sarasi, the bickering duo, former Fusion Tag Team Champions. Completely wrong. And there were a couple of picks. Honestly, I was a bit surprised. There were a couple of picks for Tyson Cage. I'm not saying he's, pushover. Tyson Cage of area. This is his season debut, actually. He was supposed to fight Bob Luger on the premiere, but Luger instead went and got his hair cut. Tyson better worry a little bit less about his moneymaker, though, and a little bit more about climbing that ladder. You just completely take back what you say, Maury, about liking him? I already have my personal favorite to win. Who if wins, I'm going to mark. But I won't tell y'all, because I got to be unbiased here on commentary, Yeah, I love this arena. Of course, as always, magnificently done by the one and only Topher. With the ballroom here now. Getting a look at Seth Baker. Ladies and gentlemen, this man we just saw compete before this match. Josh Wolf actually fought Wolf to crown the first ever Rising Star champion. Then Baker kind of faded away a couple of months off from CMV, but he has returned this season. He's a part of that four-way elimination a couple of nights ago. Obviously didn't come out with the victory, but hoping to bounce back big time. Probably the biggest dark horse of this matchup is Seth Baker, who is just absolutely a wild card. What up, 702? What up, brother? I didn't. You uploaded them too late and I didn't have any cost base. So unfortunately, I did not. But Shay, he does have the pay-per-view attire you gave him originally. So we haven't seen the one he's wearing tonight yet. Seth Baker. Can't really get a read on the kid. I don't know if he's excited or nonchalant or what. But he most definitely best be prepared. Jack Gallagher fights in a suit. It happens, all right? Oh, and here he comes. Mr. Money in the Bank. MLP, ladies and gentlemen, who just 2 months ago competed in a ladder match to earn that briefcase, and now, as he waits for the right opportunity to cash in, looks for a title to keep him warm. MLP, beautiful new attire, I love it. I know Albius is rooting for MLP. MLP certainly got to be a fan favorite pick to walk out as the new national champion. Of course, he's facing one other big time fan favorite here. Yeah, see, Echo knows. Michael Lee Pratt with that opportunity to cash in anytime, anywhere for an Alpha World title match. Looks to become the new international champion, is now second to last. Ladies and gentlemen, get up on your goddamn feet, because it is time to welcome the Bloody Brit, the one and only Chris Andrews, to the mix. If he comes out, there he is. Had to down a quick lager before coming out here. And I'm trying to remember right now, I don't think that Chris Andrews has ever been in a... He did have a triple threat ladder match last season at, I want to say Dark Carnival, I think that match took place. But I'm pretty sure that's the only ladder match Britt has ever been in. He's never been in a Money in the Bank. And he's certainly never been in a ladder match with this many guys before. This is a new territory for Britt, but hey, Britt, more people to beat up? I'm sure that puts a smile on his face. And the opportunity to become a two-time international champion, that ain't too shabby either. All right, here we go. And last of the pack, ladies and gentlemen, something I never thought I'd witness. Dave Turner returns to active competition tonight. The Hall of Famer, the decorated CMV veteran, the former general manager of Genesis. And surprising to me, I have to say, Dave Turner got the most votes on the poll that asked the universe who they would like to see walk out as the new champion. Turner got the most votes out of the entire lineup. The CM Universe is behind the technical prodigy, ladies and gentlemen. They want to see him capture one of those titles that he is yet to hold. The first ever world champion in CMV's history. A two-time world champion, one-time undisputed champion, Money in the Bank winner, hardcore champion. And now Turner's back He said, I need my fix, man. Ever since I stepped in the ring with Bryce Hurt, it was a mistake. Because now all I can think about is returning and doing it again. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, that was right. I think it was the pay-per-view after that then. That was the triple threat ladder match. What was the pay-per-view after that? Maybe Regicide, I think it might have been. Excuse me. There we go, guys. That is what is on the line. I need a sip of water, but I can't right now. The prestigious CMV International title. Here we go. The bell rings, and it is absolute chaos. Look at that, Britt and Turner. That's a one-on-one dream match I would love to witness. You got Seth Baker going after Marketel, just showcasing his band attire, stealing it from Duo Maxwell's locker room. He don't need it. Sean Kent up top with a boot stomp to Tyson Cage. Meanwhile, MLP looking at get a little bit of Seth Baker with a suicide tornado DDT to Marketel. This match is already awesome. God damn, of course Marketel no selling it. Dave Turner lining up Andrews for a cheeky little double axe handle. It's going to be tough for anybody to climb up one of these ladders and yank down that title, man. It's going to be the exact right moment. Seth Baker and Marketel continue to beat the hell out of each other. Mr. Money in the Bank, the Grenoble Nightmare, going back and forth, tit for tat, reversal after reversal. Of course, up next, guys, in our co-main event, it is going to be CMV's first ever six-pack challenge. 6 men, 1 ring elimination. Last man standing walks out as Anarchy champion. And then in our main event for the 3rd time ever in CMV, a clean slate match. Click take on Smiley Danielson, the returning Tim LaFave, and the Good Vibes Kid Elijah Stewart leg hook by MLP. They're going to take out Sebastian as the ring is left completely empty now. As Chris Andrews now fighting with Tyson Cage. They're going to mess up that moneymaker. Tyson and Chris Andrews don't care about no good looks. You'd rather bash a face in. Curb stomp by Kent to Dave Turner. And you see the championship just dangling above the ring. All, not to put it simply, but all someone has to do is climb a ladder. Uranagi into the security wall. Meanwhile, MLP catching Vachon with the edge of glory, too. All somebody has to do is climb those rungs, get their hands on the title, unhook it, and they're champion. They did it. Butterfly lung blower to Dave Turner there. Oh, nice swing out neckbreaker to Chris Andrews. Now a ladder finally is introduced as MLP unloading on Sebastian, I do believe that is. The former Rising Star champion and World Tag Team champion. Not having a good time. MLP's beating the hell out of him. Now MLP and Marketel are in the ring as MLP sets up the ladder. Will he be the first man to climb? No, he didn't like the position he set that up and gonna try to reset it. There we go, but guys, MLP is left alone. Mr. Money in the Bank looks to become international champion. Everybody's preoccupied. Nobody sees him. MLP has his hands on the title. Somebody's got to go stop him. Here comes Dave Turner. Here comes Tyson Cage to try to do so. MLP's having a long time, but there's Dave Turner to stop him. And now Cage going to climb up to meet him. Turner looks to drop down both men. No, Cage. Forearm smash again. Forearm smash a 3rd time. Forearm smash a 5th time. Now it's Tyson Cage atop the ladder, but Dave Turner going to stop him just as he goes to reach for the gold. And now the ring's filling up. Here comes Andrews. Here goes Marketel. Britt goes to push over the ladder, but nobody's on it. Now Marketel looks to foil Andrews yet again. Marketel picking up a win over the Bloody Britt just a couple of nights ago on Genesis. That was a pretty big upset victory for Marketel. And now Cage once again taking care of Turner. Now climbs the ladder. Dashing Tyson Cage. Nobody's going to stop him. Britt turns the attention, says, all right, fuck you, Marketel. Gotta go stop this real quick. Tyson Cage unhooking the belt. Andrews, will he get there in time? Can he get to the top of the ladder in time? Tyson Cage stops trying to unhook it as he sees Britt coming. Headbutt by the Bloody One by Tyson Cage. See you next week. And now Britt. Now Chris Andrews the one with the hands on the belt. Marketel gonna stop him. Everybody's just waiting for their turn to knock off Britt. Nobody's stopping him. Chris Andrews with his hands on the title. Marketel tries to push over the ladder, but Marketel's not strong enough. Chris Andrews is the new CMV International Champion, just like that. Marketel was not strong enough to push over the ladder on his own. And the Brit, in only his second ladder match ever, is the new and two-time CMV International Champion. That match was pure chaos. We had a suicide dive literally the first 10 seconds. And the reason Andrews won the match is because Marcatel was not strong enough to push the ladder by himself. He tried, but everybody was busy beating the hell out of each other. Andrews capitalizes, and the Brit is once again a champion. Once again, the international champion. New two title matches, two new champions. And knocking off Miles Kelly earlier tonight, become Rising Star champion. We just saw Chris Andrews. Of course, we knew we'd get a new champion. But the Brit, man, I don't know. I didn't expect that. I was kind of a little bit, if I'm honest. I was with the fans. I was hyping Turner a bit. Turner just couldn't do it, and the Brit could. Two-time champion, baby. But now, ooh, I got hair in my mouth. It is time for our co-main event of the evening. CMV's first ever six-pack challenge. And of course, this is going to have all six men in the ring at the same time. Pinfalls and submissions, the only way to be eliminated. The action has to stay in the ring. And the last man standing will walk out as the CMV Anarchy champion. Of course, the man defending here is Alistair Knox, who retained his title just 2 nights ago. Oh, jobber entrances, GG. I definitely changed that. Rip in peace. Fucking piece of shit game. I literally made sure to make sure this entrance was on because it kept resetting. Oh, jobber entrances. It would have been like 20 minutes anyway, so I guess the game kind of saved us a little bit. But here we go. The action starts. The ring has been cleaned up from that ladder match we just saw. And now these 6 men going at it. We got Knox and Reed once again colliding. This is not over the top. Pinfalls and submissions are the only way to be eliminated. There you go, Perry White already taking a bump 10 seconds into the match. And there's no leaving the ring. The action must stay in the ring in a six-pack challenge. It is the last man standing who will be champion. So Alistair Knox kind of, I'm not going to say he has an advantage because obviously he's defending against 5 guys, but he has to be pinned or submitted to lose his title. Like Shaquan Shea lost the title on the season finale in a triple threat. He was not tapped out. It was Knox who tapped out Reed to win the championship. So Alistair at least has to be beaten to lose his belt. And like I was saying, he did retain it 2 days ago against Reed one-on-one, and we saw after the match Reed just once again, man, cracking just slowly with each and every loss. John Reed is becoming worse and worse. It seems to be a voice in his head that is just trying to get him to do bad. Earlier tonight before the show started here at DEATHWISH, he actually entered Knox's locker room looking to attack him, it seemed. Luckily, Knox was not in his locker room, was off somewhere else preparing, I gotta assume. But now we see Reed tearing into Knox in the corner. Of course, of these 6 men, only Guri Sukhanov, Jaquan Shea, Pierre Thompson, actually everybody but Adam Valentine and John Reed are former champions. Guri, of course, former international champion. And it's going to be tough to try to pin or submit Guri Sukhanov, guys. Let's be honest, he's only ever been pin or submitted 4 times in his entire near 10-month career, as we look to see a first elimination, and it might be the hyped-up Adam Valentine as we get that devastating sit-out powerbomb. You know, Valentine kept saying it was his and Sukhanov's team on the season premiere, and Guri might have took exception to that as Perry into the pin. 1, 2, but Valentine able to kick out. Perry took a little bit. That was good news for Valentine or any Valentine supporters in the crowd. Of course, Adam's coming off a big one over Pierre Thompson one-on-one 2 nights ago. That was a huge upset, man. And great momentum, too. I love this pay-per-view attire on Pierre Thompson. As look at that. Head scissors whip by Jaquan Shea, the former Anarchy champion. Oh, wait a minute, look at, wow! Valentine just broke up censorship. That move has made John Reed tap out twice in the triple threat and earlier this week, guys, on Genesis. But Valentine just saved Reed. Perhaps a partnership negotiated between these two before the match started. That's not completely, crazy. Wait a minute, slapjack! The Russian Ogre might be the first man eliminated here. If Curry can turn him over and make the pin. Not even gonna go for the pin is Valentine. Maybe he doesn't want to piss off Sukhanov. Just wanted to get him off him. It's John Reed, man. Like I said, it's not completely crazy to think that partnerships were formed, but there's Pierre Thompson. He knows Guri very well. Guri's the man who beat him to win the international title at Ascendance. Oh, super kick out of nowhere by Reed. And meanwhile, we have Valentine on Jaquan Shea, tying him up. The fall to the champion. Will Knox be the first man eliminated? Will we be guaranteed a new champion? All because Valentine broke up censorship? No, Knox able to survive. That was a close call. I can't imagine what's going to happen to Reed if he loses this yet another opportunity at the title, man. Adam Valentine tries to lift up the 400-pounder. That was a mistake, and now he's going to pay for it with that straight right hook. Single unhook DDT, the big dog. Pierre Thompson wants to add another title to his resume, get some payback against Valentine. Valentine's getting hit with those SIGs. Back-to-back play of the day, and now Pierre ain't playing around as he lines up the shot, and it looks like the Golden Goat might be the first man put out of this six-pack challenge. Wait a minute, Knox goes for a pin. Oh, not pinning Adam Valentine. That's a mistake. That is a big mistake. Pierre wants to get a little bit more. Wants to make Valentine pay a bit longer, I guess, but he should have gone for the pin. He should have eliminated Valentine. Now Valentine able to fight back with that reverse STO out of the vertical suplex position. Jaquan Shea from behind here on Guri Sukhanov. These two have been feuding wildly the past couple of months. What the hell is this submission hold? Jaquan Shea looking to force Guri to tap out. No, he lets go. Only a 2 count on Valentine there by Pierre also. Wait a minute! Censorship! Once again, this time, Adam Valentine is down. He won't be able to make the save. Censorship locked in on John Reed. Will Reed be able to... Yes! Reed taps once again to censorship. Now the pin by Jaquan on Guri. 1, 2, but only a 2 count. So John Reed, ladies and gentlemen, is the first man eliminated. Valentine was down. He couldn't save him that time. And for the third time in less than 2 months, Reed taps out to censorship, but now Knox right away might be their second man gone, and we might be guaranteed a new champion. Slapjack by Valentine. 1, 2. Oh no, Knox. Knox with, oh, but look at Valentine's like, nah, fam, you're out of here. You're out of here, Knox. Some great, oh, but Pierre saving Knox. Oh, Adam Valentine attacking Pierre Thompson with that steel chair 2 days ago, coming back to bite him as Pierre breaks up the slapjack on Knox. And I'm honestly worried about John Reed's safety and well-being now after once again losing an Anarchy title opportunity, being the first man eliminated of the pack. Look at that, takes out Guri Sukhanov with Dr. Heath, then repays Pierre for saving him with a neck breaker. Wrong time to taunt, though. Here comes Jaquan from behind. Snake-eyesing the champion on that top turnbuckle. Oh, counters the counter, busting Knox wide open. Look at Jaquan go, suit and all. Well-dressed man here for Deathwish power slam by Sukhanov on Valentine. And Guri hit Valentine with this. Man, Valentine is taking so much damage, and this might be the last blow as Guri with that devastating, gruesome sit-out powerbomb. Second man eliminated inbound, I do believe. 1, 2, 3. No! What? Bob's your uncle. And Valentine kicks out, but Guri says, okay, all right, I see you. Have another then. As Pierre goes to the pin on Jaquan. There's the sit-out powerbomb. Perry turn around. 1, 2, 3, and Valentine is eliminated. It is now down to a 4-pack Alistair Knox, bloodied, bruised. The champion is a fighter, though. Censorship locked in on Jaquan. Censorship on Jaquan. Will Jaquan tap? Will Jaquan tap? Yes, he does. He escaped out in the season finale, but not this time. And the powerbomb to Pierre. Guri goes for the pin. Alistair stops him, though. Clothesline to the Russian Ogre. And now a Dragon Sleeper applied to Guri Sukhanov. 2 back-to-back eliminations. Adam Valentine's gone, and Jaquan Shea is gone. It is down to Pierre, Thompson, Guri, and Knox. Knox trying to tap out the big man with a Dragon Sleeper, but it did not work. He has to let go of the pressure. And it looks like Pierre and Alistair continuing their partnership. Nope, Pierre breaks up Knox's Sig, wants to go for the play of the day. Only one time ever has censorship been escaped from. That was actually by Jaquan Shea on the season finale 4 weeks ago, but he could not escape it again here tonight. Misses that dropkick in the corner. There's a champion. Now he's going to pay for it. Guri is still down. The big dog. Prime time with a couple of back suplexes. Now into the German. Pierre. This is his yard. He wants that Anarchy title, but Guri cutting him off, catching him on the blind side. This gives Knox a reprieve to try to bounce back. Even though he's on spaghetti legs, Guri goes for a kick in the midsection. Clothesline, though, gonna floor him now. Pierre lining up Guri Sukhanov. Alistair turns around, though. Super kick to the back of the head. And that would have just put Pierre's lights out. And Alistair Knox knows that into the pin. 1, 2, but only a 2 count. The big dog recuperates. Alistair now to the second turnbuckle. Here in our co-main event. Oh, takes out Pierre with a kind of a botched crossbody. Guri gonna take it, though. Says, let me try for this pin right quick. Lateral press, only a 2 count. These 3 men remain. John Reed, Adam Valentine, and Jaquan Shea have been eliminated. Alistair has made 2 of those eliminations on Reed and Shea via censorship, while Guri took out Valentine with that powerbomb of his from behind. Oh, Guri gonna try to steal it. Gonna try to steal the elimination. 1, 2, but only a 2 count. Pierce not having none of that hit. Uppercut connects. Alistair Knox kick to the gut. Guri breaks it up, though. Says, I'm the only one that does power bombs around here. Straight right hook. Pierre saw coming. He knows Guri too well. And now, the highlight by Thompson. But Alistair does not allow Pierre to make the pin. Instead goes for a neckbreaker on the big dog. If I were Knox, I'd go over and pin Guri real quick. No, pins Pierre instead. 1, 2. Oh, nearly gets the elimination as well. I guess Knox thinking Pierre is the bigger threat here. And both Pierre and Knox to be the final 2 against the champion here. That's tough. That's tough luck. Dr. Teeth broke. Every time Knox goes for it, it's broken up. Pierre and Guri just not allowing him to have it. As now Knox can take a step back, allow Guri to do what he wants to do to Pierre here. Snake eyes on that top turnbuckle. Now it looks like Sukhanov and Knox almost might be forming a little bit of an alliance against Thompson. As we get a back suplex by the champion. Stomp down onto the arm, puts him on his stomach, guys. And as it currently stands, remember that pull, that straight right hook. Wrong time to taunt, though. Small package by Alistair. 1, 2. Oh, not the elimination, though. He was hoping. But Guri, too big for that. As I was saying, though, the current poll on our website asking which championship on the Genesis brand should be defended. Excuse me, in 1 month's time at Genesis's next pay-per-view, Exodus, inside of the new match concept, Rage in a Cage. Gonna get him this time? No. And currently the Anarchy title is winning that poll. So whoever walks out as champion here, whether Alistair retains or whether Guri or Pierre Thompson win, it seems as though they'll be defending against 5 others inside of the Rage in a Cage. Yeah, Alistair seems to have a game plan. Wants to try to roll up Guri. Oh, the chop to the chest. Able to counter. The punching out Dr. Teeth. Might have knocked those teeth and Guri's mouth down his throat. Pierre Thompson lets out a roar. He's busted open. Small package city by Alistair Knox. The ominous one. Still not able to get the elimination, though. Now Guri flops over into the pin. 1, 2. It's like a mini splash. Alistair, just let him hit the powerbomb. No, Knox not going to allow it, man. Knox wants to make the eliminations, I guess. Oh, dropkick attempted by Guri as Knox just guillotines himself into the ropes there. Oh, both men trying for their finishers. Who's going to get it off first, though? It will be Guri. A second time to Pierre sit-out powerbomb. And Guri doesn't go for the pin. Oh, my God. And Guri might be in trouble as Nox looks to take advantage. Censorship. He has tapped out Guri with this before. Nox is one of the 4 men to defeat Guri. And Guri taps a 3rd elimination for Alistair Nox. Guri is gone. Great game plan by Nox, as now he turns to Pierre and looks to retain his title. Censorship, he's got him. If he brings him down, it's all over. Censorship locked in. It is locked in. Will Pierre tap? Yes, he will. And Nox, against all odds, retains the CMV Anarchy Championship, making 4 of the 5 eliminations. Alistair Nox eliminating John Reed, Jaquan Shea, Guri Suckanov, and lastly Pierre Thompson with Censorship to retain his CMV Anarchy Championship. Valentine, the only man who didn't tap, he was eliminated by Guri with that powerbomb. Alistair Nox, ladies and gentlemen, still the CMV Anarchy Champion. Not many men can do what Nox just did. Willingly put his belt on the line against 5 tough challengers, but still manages to walk out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and into Exodus next month to defend and rage in a cage. It's seeming the pool can still change, but as it stands, that's what's next for Nox. And after this display, Nox might have my vote. Bloodied, bruised, and all the marking of a true Anarchy champion. Tapping fools out. Okay, guys, here we go. It is main event time here at DEATHWISH. The first pay-per-view of the season has certainly been a doozy, crowning 2 new champions in Chris Diamond as the new Rising Star champion. Andrew's new 2-time international champion. We just saw Nox, man, with a beautiful display. But it all comes down to this. For the 3rd time ever in CMV's history, it will be clean slate. All 6 men will be active at the same time. It is elimination by pinfall or submission. There are no disqualifications, no countouts. And of course, the Alpha World title and the World Tag Team titles are on the line. Elijah Stewart makes his first defense of the biggest championship, while Tim LaFave returns to action, stepping in for Freddie Osborne, of course. Remember, it was a couple of weeks ago that Xander Slate and Randy Orton assaulted Freddie Osborne. Oh my God, are you kidding? Come on, really? Really, game? Why? I hate this shit. I'm gonna have to start backing out to make sure entrances are on. That fuck, you know what? No. I'm backing out and turning entrances on. I'm not having this shit. Entrances are going on, baby. It's the main event for Lord's sake. Turning those goddamn entrances on. Is it on? I can't see because of the freaking thing. Better be on. Is it on? I can't see. Somebody tell me if it's on. I can look on the, Yeah, see, they were on. So I gotta turn them back on because I turned them off. Why did the game do that? Really butters my biscuits. Alright, they better have the entrances now. It's the main event. We can't not have entrances. Here we go. It is time. The Click. Bob Luger, Xander Slate, and Randy Borton. If they are to be victorious, Luger will become a two-time Alpha World Champion, while Slate and Borton capture those titles, which would make Borton, I believe, only the 5th ever Grand Slam champion in CMV's history. He only needs the tag team titles. He's a former world champion. He's held 2 mid-card titles. The Click have certainly made the lives of many on Genesis a living, nearly ending the career for a second time of Tim LaFave, nearly ending the career of Ray Furioso, and certainly beating the hell out of the likes of Josh Wolf, and now taking out Freddie Osborne. If it wasn't personal before for Smiley, at least, it is now. Luckily, Click were hoping they'd get that. What? Why? Okay, well, fucking rip. I don't know why entrances are not working. They were clearly on. GG Nori. We'll just pretend the Click made their way out here. Tim made his grand return. Smiley and Eli. But this is it. Xander Slate, Tim LaFave going at it. Smiley, Important, Bob Luger, and Elijah Stewart. Of course, Luger became #1 contender for the Alpha World title at Battle Scars by defeating 3 others in that ladder match. Elijah capturing the Alpha World title in the season finale from Cole Savage, so it's only natural. Luger said, I'm #1 contender. One way or another, Elijah, I'm getting my title shot against you, but how about this? How about a clean slate? I bring my boys, you bring yours, Alpha World title, tag team titles, let's get it on. Elijah said, let's do it, bro. I'm game, I'm down. And Click were hoping to make it handicap when they attacked Freddie, but Dave Turner was not having none of that. His last act as GM was to make Tim LaFave the fill-in, and luckily Tim was clear to compete just in time. Remember, he was out of action for over a month and a half due to an attack by Click when Luger turned on him. Click first form. Currently, Xander Slate is down. This is elimination. As you can see, obviously, all 6 men active at the same time. No, the audio just cut out there. That was weird. Pinfalls or submissions will mean an elimination. And the team that is victorious, even if it comes down to, let's say, Bob Luger, Xander Slate, Randy Borton, and just Smiley Danielson. If Smiley somehow comes back and wins, he'll retain the Alpha World title for Elijah, too, even if Elijah is eliminated. And the same could go for Click. Let's say it's just Xander Slate left against Eli and Tim. If Slate comes back, he'll win all the titles for Click. It's a very interesting matchup. It's only happened twice before in CMV. And both times the titles changed hands. It was X-Gen against the Megastars. It was the first one. The Megastars won to capture the world and tag team titles. And then it was Webb against X-Gen. That was last year. And X-Gen won to capture the tag team titles in that match. Wait a minute. Ringside! Boring with the Borto end on Smiley Danielson. It's falls count anywhere, guys. We could have an elimination already. This would be big for the Click. 1, 2, 3. Smiley's eliminated. What? Smiley Danielson has been eliminated, guys. Just like that, 2 minutes in, the Click take advantage. It is now 3-2. Smiley Danielson has been eliminated. I didn't know it was false count anywhere. Good vibes, though, with Slate down. This is Elijah's opportunity to come back, make an elimination. The dab. He's got a dab, though, of course. I don't think Elijah and Tim are even aware that Smiley has been eliminated. This is crazy. Wait a minute. E-Buster! But unfortunate for Elijah, Slate's back into the fray. Oh my God, guys. Oh my God. It is now 3-2, but Luger's taken out. And Tim! Cody Allen, Cyclone, can he even things up? Eliminate Xander. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, but a kick out. Borton was confident his boy, his good brother, had enough left in him. Look at this now, though. Elijah's down and Tim's all alone. All 3 members of Click surrounding him, just like all those months ago. What a counter by LaFave! Damn, I am so shook right now that Smiley's been eliminated. That is insane. Wait a minute, Slate from behind on Tim. Goes for a schoolboy. DDT though. As he pulls him up, here comes Elijah. Goes right for Luger. Meanwhile, Xander. Oh my God, Slate. Oh my God, Xander. No. Into the Slate by Slate. Into the Slate by Slate. Will Tim tap? Oh my God, Tim taps. Oh my God. 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 Tim has been eliminated. Xander Slate just forced him to tap. And it is down to 3v1. I'm speechless right now. I'm speechless. This is a clear game plan by Click. They took out the weakest link in Smiley Danielson. They took out Tim LaFave. And now it is just the champion. Look at Borton and Xander just standing at the sides as Luger hits Eli with Tim's own maneuver with a Coney Island Cyclone. Now it's Xander's turn. And these are near impossible odds for Elijah, with it being Tornado. Maybe 1v3 tag, Elijah could clutch it up. It's happened before, but with Tornado, I don't see it, guys. And now Click are going to take their time. They're going to savor this. They have Elijah alone. It is 3v1. Oh my God, Wasteland on the outside. This is incredible. And now Bortoen hooks the leg. 1, 2, no! Oh my God, Elijah says, nah, not that easy, fam, but a super kick from Slate. Elijah sidesteps it, but right into a spine buster. The numbers game is too much. Into the pin, 1, 2, only a 2 count. As Luger just shows off his muscles. Click are just having the time of their lives, having a ball here in the ballroom. I can't believe the way this match went. Smiley Danielson eliminated within 2 minutes by Borton. Xander Slate tapping out Tim LaFave. Perhaps Tim wasn't fully healed. Maybe the doctor. And now Luger landing. How poetic it ends that way. Borton's the one to make the pin. 1, 2. No, God, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Elijah with the heart, the determination to keep kicking out, to not give in. And now Click are furious. Now they're pissed. Borton just hammering away. Elijah defeated Borton one-on-one just 2 nights ago in the main event of Genesis. Borton is loving this. This is insane, guys. The heart of Elijah Stewart, but it might be in vain. Look at this. All 3 members of Click like a pack of wild dogs. They just want to tear Elijah apart. Taking turns, gnawing at him. With no partners to turn to, no backup. Nobody to lean on. Elijah is left alone. Smiley Danielson's gone. Tim LaFave is gone. And Click are just having their way. Oh, nice break up there by Xander Slate. Wait, seriously? Are you pulling that, Josh? Oh, Slate walk slam! Slate walk slam! Oh my God. Short arm shoulder block by Elijah Stewart. Elijah's trying to fight. Luger's down. Borton's busy taunting, but now Borton with the go-home driver. Hooks the leg. That's got to be it. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. What do I say? We just witnessed wow, the Click do it. We have a new Alpha World Champion and new World Tag Team Champions. You gotta say, the heart, the determination, the courage of Elijah, man. He was kicking out. Click were getting pissed. But in the end, the number game was too much. And now Click take over Genesis. Bob Luger, a 2-time the new Alpha World Champion Slayton Borton, World Tag Team Champions Borton now a Grand Slam champion. And with the new season comes a new era, and it looks like the era of the Click, ladies and gentlemen. Whew, too many people getting toasty in this chat tonight. Toasty pay-per-view, it seems. A lot of triggered folks. But guys, dark match, yeah. Match after the pay-per-view. Elijah instantly asks for his rematch. But wow, guys, what an absolutely amazing show. I mean, I loved it. We had a couple of big upsets, man, but Chris Andrews is the new international champion, two-time champion, winning that 8-man ladder match. I love that six-pack challenge, and Knox retaining, man. That was impressive. I got to give it up in the main event. What can you say? Man, Smiley eliminated within 2 minutes. Click just had a plan. They took out the weakest link. They took out Tim. They left Eli. They tore him apart. Eli showed that heart that we've all come to know and love from him, but it just wasn't enough to combat the numbers game, guys, and we have almost all new champions besides Knox. Chris Diamond knocking off Miles Kelly, too. Reese Matthews and Josh Wolf. I think I put that as match of the night. That was a great back-and-forth match. Reese getting the win. I loved it. Great first pay-per-view. But, guys, that's it. That's the show. It's over. You're going to want to check out that Fallout on Genesis. There's no way it's going to be... I mean, I can't imagine what's going to happen. You're going to want to tune in. Trust me. Trust me on that much. But, of course... As always, if you like what you saw and you want to see more, make sure you do drop a follow so you know when I go live, which is every Monday, excuse me, Thursday and Friday. I will be live on Saturday next weekend for the X-Gen Classic short little special, just 8 tag teams, just going to be it, no other matches, competing for a custom-made trophy and a future World Tag Team title shot while honoring the careers as tag team and their current careers of X-Gen, of Paul Devine, and of Quantum. But of course, 2 weeks away, our next pay-per-view going to be hitting you. The Fusion exclusive, Requiem, the Elimination Chamber, going to be coming at you. It returns as Paul Devine defends against Pride and Filth, Voice, Vindy, Travis King, and Brody Sampson. Our website, if you would like a call on the show, is cmvwrestling.com. Exclamation point, join the chat. We'll give you a link. You got to call. You want to come on over? We got plenty of shows, plenty of room for you. So it is absolutely no problem at all. Excuse me. All my past episodes linked on my YouTube channel, which is in my Twitch bio if you want to check those out. So this will probably be up in like, I don't know, an hour or so. With the Genesis card as well. But awesome pay-per-view. Thanks for joining me, y'all. Got a lot of salty peanuts in the chat, but that's all right. That comes with the game. I'll see y'all on Genesis, hopefully. Love you.